Hello and welcome to Millersdale in Engage. This is my Engage layout that I'm building, and for the people who think what a funny accent he has, I'm a Dutch guy who is building an English layout in his garage. It's based on Millersdale in the Midland region, but I don't want to build it exactly like the prototype, but also add a few things of my own, things I like, but I do like to keep it close to prototype if possible. So this is a bit the layout. Let me walk inside the garage a bit, or garage, it's more like a hobby room now. Well, we'll turn around here now. Let's start on this side of the layout. This is the garage door where you go in and out. Very easy if you want to get some coffee or something like that. These are the pillars for the garden, but they will be going away soon, and I will make some room below the layout where I can put the pillows, because I want to use those that space for more scenery. Well, let's take you on a quick tour on the layout, and well, let's do that. This is the side. I have to think really. This is where the track from Manchester comes. It comes out of these two tunnels. It's not reality, but I've seen it in one of the catalogs from Nog, and I really like the way they made the portals. So I thought, why don't I do that the same? So the train comes out of the tunnel, goes to the right. We also have the branch line to Buxton. It was not here in reality. It was way away from Millersdale, but it's modern time, so you have to do with the space you got. So the branch line and the main line come together here, and they start to enter in Millersdale. On the back where the steam train is, there will be a mine. It will be based on a limestone mine, but probably not sure yet. But there will be a mine there. Already bought a mine building also, but it's still inside the house safely for my clumsy hands. So we go a bit more to the right. Here we have the entrance of the station, seen from the side of Manchester. It's not really prototype because I wanted to add a few movements into the point work that were not in the prototype situation. But I do think it's a really nice looking, how do you say it in English? We Dutch people say Wisselstraat, but I'm not sure if you English people would say the same. So let's say there's a lot of point work here, and I think it looks really nice. Turn a bit to the right here. Here we have the Pecco Engage turntable. I want to add a small engine shed here. It was not here in reality, but hey, everyone likes an engine shed on the layout, so that will be built in also. We have the turntable here on the right, and in this section I want to build on this side an engine set for 3 or 2 engines depending on the space I have. It's a bit limited with the Engage Scope 55 point work, but we'll try to make something out of it. And on this side I also want to build for the diesel engines a fuel depot, small, but you can run the engine in and out, play a bit on the turntable, and it will just make some nice scenery and have my engines on display. So we go a little more to the right. Here we have the HST 125. It was never in this station in reality because the line closed in the 60s or 70s, I believe. But hey, who doesn't like an HST 125 on the layout? And I think this is the most beautiful livery on this train. So when last year it came out, or the year before, I don't know anymore, but when it was available to buy again, I immediately bought one, and I really liked them. I'm probably going to need some more. I just need more. So here on the front of the layout we have the platform 5, which will be used for the shuttle service towards Buxton. That will be done by the train here on the left. Well, it's not really prototype, but hey, it looks nice, so it will look nice on the layout. We also have a DMU in pre-order, but it hasn't arrived yet, so for now the people just have to do with that. So we go here, we have platform 4, 3, 2 and 1 for the express trains, and for the trains who and the normal trains, not the express trains. So here we have on the back side we have the cattle yard. There will be room here for the animals to wait and be shipped off by the train. There will be a small goods depot here, just like in reality. There will be roofs on the platform all over this section, not too big but not too small either. Then here on where the grey board is, there will be the train station. I do have a train station already, but I'm not sure if I really like it on this position, or maybe I will scratch build something myself, but that will be my first try to make a building myself, because I always had German or Dutch based layouts and you can buy a lot of station buildings for that, but not really for the British market or something that I liked on this station. So it will be probably scratch built. So we go a little bit more on the right. Here we have the two famous bridges from Miller's-Dale. It also has to be scratch built. I don't want to make it exactly prototype again, but I will try to make something that will come close to it, or at least you say, hey, those looks like the bridge from Miller's-Dale, and that's something that I want to achieve with this layout. So here on the left we have a small piece of wood. There will be some houses to the left and a road, and the main feature of this point also is this will be a river from something around here, because the background will make a turn, so there won't be any scenery in the corner but about here, because I have the tracks behind it. So the scenery will start about here, and this will be a river just like in reality. And then we go a little bit down and you can see there are different levels here, and I want to make here 1, 2, maybe 3 small waterfalls. So like it's not really like reality because there are not really waterfalls around here, but hey, I do like waterfalls. So you get a few waterfalls here, and they go under this track here, which is used for the branch line towards Buxton. So that's a bit of the river part. We already have here a small tunnel portal. It looks nice. Probably need to paint it a bit to make it a bit more British, because it's probably more German now. So we go a little bit more to the right. The tracks turn here to the right, come together again, just like in the prototype. Then instead of a mine, we just have here a factory, probably for shoes or something. I don't know yet. But there will be a factory yard here, and you can shun a bit with the wagons, so pretty fun. So we go a little bit more to the right towards London. Here we also have a second branch line popping off the main line, which wasn't there in reality, but I like to add an option for the branch line towards Buxton to just to go around the layout until I want to have the train come back into the train station. So that's used for that, and it also gave me a possibility to add another small station on the layout. So here in front we have the road coming from the factory, going up over the branch line into the wall, straight into the kitchen towards the cookies. Here on the left there will be some scenery growing up the hill. That is my speaker on the top there, really nice music. So the branch line goes to the right here. Here we're going to have a small station again with an item platform, and just a bit like Rannoch in Scotland, the station building will be on top. Well, let me just show. The station building will be about here, but on a higher level as the track. So we have footbridge coming over the track onto the platform. So, and it looks really nice, and I saw it in Scotland and I thought, hey, I really want that on my layout, so why don't we do that? So going to the right again, here we have the long stretch of multiplex, the whitish multiplex. That will be a road going up into the garden or something like that. And on the platform where the thing from the vacuum cleaner is, there will be a farm or a castle. I'm not sure yet, but I want to make some kind of special building there. And there is also the tunnel again, tunnel entrance for the branch line going into the helix, going down to the lowest level of the layout, and it pops out here again to go all in front of the layout to the left, passing another branch line there to the left over the bridge under Miller's Deer. So if we stick with the branch line now, you can also go here to the left, and then you go below the branch station, behind the helix you go under here, and you pop out here again, and you go again that way. I built that so that the push and pull train can go so that the push and pull train can go into the tunnel, go below, and use the return loop to go back again to Millersdale. So with the engine in front of it, it's a really nice feature, at least I hope. Still need to see if it works all. But the Helix works fine for now. Most engines will run on it. I do have a few issues with some smaller tank engines with their wheels popping out, so it's something I do have to look into, or I need to restrict access for those trains into the Helix, because it's a bit hard to get in right now. But well, it really needs to be fixed, I think. Okay, going back to the main line, it goes here into the tunnel. This will be, well, you can call it London, whatever you like. Trains will wait here on the back. This is my second feeder yard. It has 6 tracks. It has 6 tracks, and I can place trains there from about 150 centimeters to 200 centimeters. So there will be some nice long trains here, not for passengers, because I can place a train in my station from 9 coaches, but that will push the limit, so I'll probably stick to 7 or 8. But for the goods trains, I can easily place a train here with 30 wagons, so that will be a nice feature, having that moving through the station on a steady pace. So we're going a bit to the right here, to the garage door, and here the train will pop out again. God, my accent sounds so bad. Here the train comes out of the tunnel, makes a steady turn, and it will all be visible, of course. So the trains will drive in front of here, above the branch line and below the branch line. Probably add here some rocky walls, hills and meadows. Really want to try to capture the Peak District, or at least a landscape based on British Isles, because I really like that place. It's one of the main reasons why I started building British, but also because I really like the British trains. So the train will go down the track, make a nice steady curve. It's really nice to watch, especially when you sit here in the middle. So the train passes. Right. So the train comes over the main line, turns to the left, goes here, and there where the tunnel portal is, it will go under the tracks again, and it will go behind here, behind the back scene, under Millersdale, and it goes right here below, and then it pops out this tunnel portal, and it goes in front of here, along the long retaining wall. I do need to work on it a bit, because all the retaining walls are a bit different from color, and it's really difficult to get them fit just the way they need to fit. But well, you got scenery, so I want to make some bushes, hedges that grows up to against it. Probably going to paint it a bit so it will look a bit more yellowish, like the sandstone rocks in the area. But moving on again with the train goes over the main line here to the left. There we have a nice tunnel portal. It passes in, drives into Manchester Fiddle Yard. Here we have 5 tracks. This is also where my current trains are stored for the moment. So we have 5 tracks here. And here we have the class 17, class 37, the first British locomotive that I bought. It's not really the right train for this region, but I really liked it, and it's still my favorite train to drive with. So we have some regional railways coaching here, MK1s in BR blue livery, I do need more of them, and I do need more of the maroon types, but they are pretty difficult to catch for someone living in the Netherlands at the moment. So we stay with the feeder yard, and you can see the main line turns around here behind the branch line and then up again to the point where we started with the tunnel porters. Here we also have the branch line. It's popped here from the, it pops out here from the main line, stays next to it, goes up a little bit, so we got some nice walls here. I will put some rocks below here, at least that's the idea. Then the branch line climbs steadily, goes over the main line fiddle yard to the back. There it has its own very small fiddle yard, if you can call it a fiddle yard, because it only has 2 tracks, but it enables me to have 2 trains pass each other on the branch line, or I can just have a train waiting here until I wanted to return again. But if you move on, the train goes to the right into a smaller helix. This also needs a little bit of attention, but for now it works fine with the bigger engines. So the train goes down the helix with just one turnaround, and it goes below the mine again. Here you can see that, and it goes here below the main line in front, and it goes right to the right all the way below the tracks. And you can see here some section of the branch line it goes, and it makes a turn here to the left and to the right again to pop out here of the bridge. On the bridge, and you go to the right, and there you have the entrance again for the branch line return loop. So you can see the train goes in here, comes here from the right again, back again into the tunnel, over all the storage cases, back to the helix in the back, goes through its own fiddle yard, makes a turn, goes to the right, enters Millersdale. The train can pass over the main line and into its own platform where you can run around. So this is a bit of my layout. I will try to keep you updated with some videos as I progress along with the layout. It won't be like a weekly video, but I will try to keep you updated, because I don't have much time to work, and well, we all have a budget, and all the electronics and wiring, megapoints control consumes a lot of the budget. And well, I am already busy with megapoints on the layout here on the right, but it will take a big portion out of your out of the budget, so I do have to work with that. But now with the trains running on the main line like they should, it's already time to start working on the scenery, and I want to give you a short impression of what I want to do, and then progress will be in the next video. So here on the right, here in front of us, I want to make some rocks and hills up to the road, and then even going up higher with grass, sheep and all that shit, and place trees along here. There will be a station above the feeder yard. For the people who think, can you reach the feeder yard? Yes, I can, because I want to make it I want to make a hatch. That sounds great. I want to make the hills light with polystyrene, or piepschuim, how you call it in the Netherlands. So it's lightweighted, and you can just lift it out, so you can clean it or whatever, push the engine that don't run. So there will be some trees, a station on top of it. Then we go to the left. Here is also will be a hill to the back, so it goes up with trees, ships, a road, maybe a church, some few farmyards. Then we go to the left. Here will be a factory yard, probably going to add a crane or something, I'm not sure yet. I want to build some rocks in front of here. I do already bought some, and I need to make some. I have just a moment. Like these stuff, they will be like that. I still need to paint them, but I will do that once they are in the layout and not before they're going on to the layout. So we will move some more rocks, some hills here. This will be a road, of course. There will be some fences. This will also be some lightweight stuff on it, so I can pull it out again and fix the points if necessary. So going a bit to the left here, there will be a slight slope going up here, probably with some more rocks. There will be a rocky wall here along with the river. I'm going to make a river here with some people drowning or something. So, and then we go to the left here. There will be some rock faces behind, just like in reality, with the cutout of the hillside for the station. There will be a station yard here, and all the white pieces here will also be a station yard where the trucks can stand, or where the trucks can stand to unload and load their goods. There will be platforms here, of course. So then we go a bit to the left here. Here we have the engine shed. So it will be pretty flat here. I want to try to make some rocky hillside again, some cliffs, that's the right word. Make some cliffs here so I can integrate the big mine into the cliff. Here I want to make hill with some cliffs again, going here up to the back until about halfway, so I can from this point to about, let me see, it is a bit difficult with my phone. Sorry for the crappy quality, because I'm still using my phone until I decided if I want to continue with this kind of videos. So the background will be about here, going all the way to the wall, but this will be just like in reality, cliff sides. I am waiting for my ballast from England for the moment now, so then I can start doing ballast for the next 10 years probably. So this will be a hillside here in the back. I want to try to add English mansion with a garden or something like that, just to give it a British British royalty feeling. Here in front there will be a hillside going down with sheep again, yes I know, or cows or corn or something like that. This will be just a retaining wall with the ballast tracks, of course, in the end, with some grass signals I want to use. I'm still thinking about using light signals or the old semaphores, but I have not really decided on that yet. It's a lot of decision making for the layout, but that's the hobby and that makes it really nice. And well, I do hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit longer than I expected because I'm still looking for the words, but I think you can get an overall good view of the layout that I want to build. And for the next video I want to try to start on the scenery on this side, because this works like 90% now, and I can already start on this side with the Nog Terraform and the paper on it, so I can start integrating my rocks and give the layout a little bit of feeling that it's coming along with, because with all the electronics it's a lot of work but you don't see it, and when you see progress in your landscape you get more enjoyment from your layout and you want to continue again. And well, at least that's in my case. So I do hope you enjoy it. Next time we will be placing a small, well, I already told 3 times what I'm going to do next with the scenery, but maybe I will add a few running sessions in between, because well, I do really like seeing the trains moving along on the layout. I can't have the train switch too many points at the moment because I still need to add all the servos below the tracks, but well, that's a big heap again from your budget and you'll have to stick to the budget. This is on my 2 latest add-ons in the room, 2 nice paintings. I do want to add some more along the wall to make it a cozy train room. But the beginning is here and I do hope you enjoy it. And if you got any suggestions, ideas or tips on making videos, I do like to hear them. And For now, I bid you a good day. Goodbye.